Wavy on your, she a lady in the street. On my GTA, like you said, best of my hell, I'm extremely. Using these loops on some easy bait. So if your is on that fail, then you get it. I gon' gun like how they get in this in the first place. How they get me in this my birthday. I don't give a though it's a holiday. So you know me in the squad, we going all the way, all the way.
You can't stop it, out of pocket, talking about it, but you not. I'm the type, it's time to go, you know I slide. I've been a hot, know that if you gon' join my side. I be the block up, cracking the game, I'm breaking the pavement. I'm a young CEO, making a change in this entertainment. I learned to move with tactics, so I'm executive aiming. I learned to do gymnastics, now I've been jumping and swinging.
Where I'm from, make you walk on hills. Now you look like you got music songs, savage to my kids. Oh, I just way better though. It's time to eat when I play, I'm coming for the goal. You so cat, but ain't graduated. Swag the way you rap, it be too calculated. The way you rap be like white people cooking no flavor. You talking big smoke, but that could be a baby. Talking cheap and broke, so back up.
You can't stop it, out of pocket, talking about it, but you not. I'm the type, it's time to go, you know I slide. I've been a hot, I always on my side. I be the block up, cracking the game, I'm breaking the paper. I'm a young CEO, making a change in this entertainment. I learn to move with tactics, so I'm executive aiming.
Oh yeah, you can't.
Hey, yo, here. Way to grab it! Hey, who got it in open?
You can't stop it, out of pocket, talking about it, but you not. I'm the type, it's time to go, you know I slide.
Who's watching here?
Know that if you gon' join my side, I be the block up, cracking the
Hey,
game,
good boy, good boy.
I'm a young CEO, making a change in this entertainment. I learned to move with tactics, so I'm executive aiming. I learned to do gymnastics, now I've been jumping and swinging.
Oh, hit that!
Hey, come to me, come to me! Shut up! Oh.
Hey, back in! And one! You got it!
Hey, yo, right there!
Come on, man, take that! Ah!
Get in! Hey, hands up!
Don't leave MP open.
Come to me!
He's got a ball! Hey!
Shot!
There you go!
Yo, watch him!
Roll up!
Hey, yo, right here!
Hey, swing it! Watch that! Who's watching him? Hey, right there!
Are you right there?
Hey, get the ball!
Hey, balance it out!
Hey, yo, right here, right here!
D up on MP! Swim!
Who got it?
Hey, come on, man! Help out! Good boy, good boy!
Yo! Step out! Step out!
I got a ball! Watch out!
Take it to the house.
Oh, foul!
Hey! Oh, foul!
Hey, get on MP!
Hey, yo, front him!
Yo!
Grab it!
I'm next. I got next game.
You can't stop it, out of pocket, talking about it, but you not. I'm the type it's time to go, you know I slide. I've been a hot, know that if you gon' join my side. I beat the block up, cracking the game and breaking the pavement. I'm a young CEO, making a change in this entertainment. I learned to move with tactics, so I'm executive aiming. I learned to do gymnastics, now I've been jumping.
I got next.
Wavy on your, she a lady in the street. Put my death like Doja, on my they live up. On my GTA, every tab is my hell, I'm extremely. You the rules on some fake. So if your is on that fail, then you get. I gon' gun like
get smoking at the field, baby. Talk is cheap, bro, so back up.
You can't stop it, out of pocket, talking about it, but you not. I'm the type it's time to go, you know I slide. I've been a high, know that if you gon' join my side. I'm in the block, cracking the game, I'm breaking the pavement. I'm a young CEO, making a change in this entertainment. I learned to move with tactics, so I'm executive aiming. I learned to do gymnastics, now I'm jumping the shit.
get no peace. In that week, I want to take I for cheap. Stoop to the level and we plotting cold beef. But we should know that discipline make up the needs. Separation of the that from the rat, that's a must. Proceed set speed with the competent touch. Proceed set speed. Competent, yeah. Witness the fitness. The competent living. One hope, one quest. Witness the fitness. The competent living. One hope, one quest. Witness the fitness. The competent living. One hope, one quest. Witness the fitness. The competent living. One hope, one quest.
Third option is ready. Who's more than ready on D, stealing the ball, tossing it up, and hurling it down. The game-winning self-lob. He did that. A rad solo finish to this game. Your final option today is Joe D. Romance. Pressuring the ball handler right there. Oh, leading the break after the steal and bouncing the lob home. Wow! End-to-end playmaking. Choose the top play of the week. The power within is all yours. You can get your best plays featured on 2K TV. All you to do is share them on social media using the hashtag 2KTVWOW. And to our next 76ers game, I'm standing by for pregame announcements. Script in hand. Hey, do you want to hear them now? No. All right. I'll see you next week.
Welcome to day 2 of the My Team Unlimited.
Let's meet your Portland Trailblazers. Starting at power forward. Portland Trailblazers is Chauncey Billups.
We're wearing our costumes. We hope you are too. Happy Halloween as 2K Sports presents the NBA. And tonight, it'll be the Memphis Grizzlies going up against the Portland Trailblazers here at Moda Center. Welcome, everyone, to Anthony to my left. I'm Kevin Harlan and David Aldridge on our sideline. Hey, Dave.
Thank you very much. Jaren Jackson Jr. is continuing in his father's NBA footsteps. Asked about that influence, Jaren said, just his heart for the game and tenacity. You have to be able to shoot and play defense because you don't want to be a liability. At the end of the day, my dad did all of that, and he won a ring. Kevin Jaren Jr. wants that last part, too.
I can see why, DA, and I think he's well on his way. Thank you for that one. And the starting group for the Grizzlies. We've got Dylan Brooks. He's out there with MP. And it's Bane in at the 2 spot. And for Portland, at the guard spots, longtime teammates Lillard and McCollum. Larry Nance out there with JaVale McGee. And it's Powell in at the 3 spot. Well, it's certainly our treat to bring you, the fans, NBA action here on Halloween. And Greg, as a parent, how many pieces of candy do your kids get to have in one night?
Oh, they came back loaded down. And you can't let them eat it all. Maybe 5 pieces or so, and then you know, hope they forget about it or just try to stagger it and get to Christmas.
Here's Bane. Nance with some nice D. Here's McCollum. And McCollum with the slam.
That's how to make things look easy for a teammate. I mean, you make passes like that one from Lillard, crazy.
Passes it to Bane. Lillard against Morant. Shoots over Powell, and that one's good. Morant.
And how's that for a move? The killer crossover. It's a thing of beauty.
Yeah, whether it's on the court or in the booth, Dame Lillard will face the fire and compete. And watch what you say. Let's keep those receipts.
Lillard. And the rejection by MP. Morant against McCollum. MP trying to free himself up. And that one's good. Morant's got his second bucket of the night.
Picking, moving, looking for his spots. Morant slithering around the court with the ball on the string.
And there have always been those opponents, Chris, you don't want to fire up. I think Lillard is in that category, right?
They say don't poke the bear. Dame's not the loudest, but he will answer. Better put some respect on him.
Here's Kennedy. 2 points. That one goes.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
Here's McCollum. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. McCollum's got his second basket of the game.
He plays with so much heart, McCollum. I mean, is constantly battling on the court. This time, it's on the glass.
Morant outside. Back to MP. Fader on the way. And the shot is long.
Their movement is good, and they get the ball into the right hand. Now, usually, he drops those in between jumpers.
And C.J. McCollum graduating with a bachelor's in journalism. Something he's already putting to use covering the league.
He might be coming for our jobs, Greg, but, you know, his intellect is something that serves him on the court as well. Studying the game and his game.
The Trailblazers shooting their first free throws of the game.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him.
You know, if you got game, you got game. And we're starting to see more players come from small schools and go on to become special talents like McCollum. You don't see it too often, but it's definitely start to happen. Shows you what happens when you put in the work.
And so McCollum nails both of them. When you think about the skill needed to hit off-balance shots and with a hand in your face defensively, Chris, C.J. McCollum has got an awful lot in his bag of tricks, doesn't he?
Well, the pull-up game is something he's been doing his whole life. Now he's doing it from long range too, and that's what's the scary thing, Kevin, for the rest of his league.
If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. And there's the pass to Lillard. Back to McCollum. Now here is McGee. Can't hit from the elbow. MP against McGee. And it's Morant. That time on the assist by MP. 8 points for John Morant.
He's perfect from the field this quarter. He's giving them fits out there.
Lillard, the pass to McGee. Ball's knocked loose. Morant with the steal. Pass to MP. Morant scanning the floor. Lillard against MP. Basket good.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
And the first time out of the game called here for the Trailblazers. Last time they faced off, it was right here at home where they couldn't get it done.
It wasn't even close in their last matchup, and their offense just wasn't ready to compete at that level.
So Portland ends up going with the new group. Jaren Jackson, he's checked in for Memphis. Trailblazers trail by 6. 124 left here in the first quarter. And the rejection by Jackson. We have got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
Here's Leonard.
Yeah, love the job they've done here to protect the paint.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson. .115 left in the first. Here's Simons.
Yeah, really like the defensive focus and intensity at the start.
And Brooks gets it to go.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Trailblazers trail by 8.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
To stop the run.
Oh, see that? What unselfishness from the young guard done. He's making more of an effort to distribute the ball.
Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile one block.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
No, but his teammates love that kind of energy, fellas. I mean, dunks like this demonstrate leadership.
Here's Simons following the score by Memphis. And he drives in. Leonard with the bucket.
I like that big play. I mean, you can see how easily it makes it for him to get to the cup.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Bain. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Just 5 to shoot. Misses in close. And so it's Memphis with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. Back right after this. Now with the talent around him, Damian Lillard able to play off the ball. He explained how that helps him get open.
Getting the ball later in possessions when the defense isn't so sharp. You know, usually at the beginning of a defensive possession is get over the first screen. You know, the energy is up, they're interested, and usually at about 12 seconds they're a little tired. The interest goes down.
Damian Lillard, Greg, accustomed to making shots with the clock winding down.
They have a phrase for it. Whether the defense is locked in or not, that clock is ticking down to Dame time.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And for Memphis, guys, what jumps out to you, stat-wise?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Old school approach. I mean, if you have a favorable matchup inside, just keep pounding it in there.
Taking a look at the Grizzlies. Looks at the 3 with Jackson at the 4. Then there's John Morant. Then there's Yusuf Nurkic. And it's Bain in at the shooting guard. And Chris, new group here for Portland. Larry Nance is checked in for Leonard. Norman Powell comes in for Little. McCollum's checked in for Anthony Simons. And Lillard subbed in for Chris Dunn. Then for the Grizzlies, Adams, he's checked in for Yusuf Nurkic. Clark comes in for Jackson. And MP subbed in for Bain. And that one misses.
And Brandon Clark, a dangerous finisher, not only as a dunker, but his floater game is on point as well.
Well, you see why Sean Marion comparisons are made. I mean, that great touch combined with his vertical leap, you know, they make him a handful inside.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Trailblazers really lit up the floor. He had 35 points, and along with what he did on offense, he had a big defensive night as well. The stat line was filled, and the whole league is talking about it. We'll see what he does for an encore tonight, Kevin.
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
I think he will, because he takes being a leader seriously, and it shows in how he approaches things at both ends of the floor.
And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Trailblazers trail by 5. Lillard, the pass to Powell. Here's Nance, and the rejection by MP. Into the lane, to the inside. Adams. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on Nance.
And I've heard Adams is a big gamer, video games. I mean, he doesn't watch sports in his off time like a lot of guys. He'd rather have a controller in his hand.
The Grizzlies have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line. That free throw, no good. And he sinks the second.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
Here's Lillard. Drives to the hoop. And then Lillard slams it in.
Well, you can't give any lane to the basket. Once Lillard sees it, he jumps all over.